that. So if we don't find $3 million to serve these additional 1,100 kids, what is the, I mean, just tell us what the impact is on them. What happens if they don't get in the program?
Well, they would not get services. Children get some level of services. Children who are in school get some level of services in some schools and school districts to help meet some educational needs, but children wouldn't be served. These are not services that you can buy just on the open market. These are the staff who work in this program are highly specialized, and you wouldn't find these services elsewhere in the community.
Well, no, but we need to be able to tell people what happens, not just like there are no services and 70 specialized staff wouldn't be there. I mean, what happens to them? They don't have the ability to.
They would be at risk of not achieving educationally. They would be one of the most important things that this program does is help prepare these children for employment. This is the early intervention for children who are blind to help them meet their educational goals and later employment goals. We refer children from this program then into our vocational rehabilitation program when they're ready for transition services and then employment services.
And then would this put additional pressure on school districts to try to service the needs of these same children who have less coping skills and less ability to deal with their vision impairment?
Well, it would put pressure on the school districts, but quite frankly, they do not have the expertise to provide the kinds of services that we provide. They can help children with some of their educational needs, but this program helps children really become independent. It helps them learn how to feed themselves and dress themselves and pick out their clothes and later manage money and interact with their peers and things that school districts are not going to pay attention to.
Yep. I'm trying to get you to be an advocate to tell us if you don't do this, what's the impact? What's the problem for these 1,100 kids for $3 million?
Their success in life is the impact. Their ability to achieve educationally, to achieve, to work, to be an independent member of the community, of their families.
Chairman Zaro, this is just maybe a general comment for everybody. I had a conversation with Commissioner Cease, like in the summer, knowing that proposed cuts were coming, and I'd ask other people to do the same, and that is, don't just tell us what's going to happen, but where are these people going to go? Because if people with traumatic brain injuries, if they're on Medicaid, if this program is eliminated, where do they go and where are they going to pop up? Where are those expenses going to be recognized? Because if they don't go get better, they'll get worse, yes. And then they'll be on some program for a lot longer period of time and probably more expensive. And so that's what we need to hear as we are coming in to make terrible, doctors have to do it all the time, but make terrible decisions about where to allocate funds. We need to know the impact, and if they're going to show up somewhere else. And because I think ECI, my child went through ECI as well, but if we don't do ECI this year, it may not be an immediate impact, but in 3 years it'll start showing up in first grade and second grade, and then educational costs will go up, et cetera. So that's the kind of stuff that I need to hear to try to help others balance these cuts out.